Yo, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna try to upload the other war videos I have on my computer. So what's it been, like 9 wars now? I think I have like 5 recorded. I'll try to put them up. Anyways, in this first fight we've got a cosmic, and usually when it's a cosmic I've seen a Hyperion on here, and I've seen Cosmic Spidey. So I'm thinking it's going to be a Cosmic Spidey because of the unblockable special 1 and that low health pool. So come in, and it does turn out to be Cosmic Spidey. So the plan here is to try to get in my parries, because that little bit of extra damage. The one thing I did before doing this fight is I actually did go into duels to make sure I had the SP1 down, and yeah, I didn't expect him to just willingly throw it while I had my block up, so it caught me off guard, but got it. He didn't hit that hard, so yeah. Alright, on to my next fight. We've got a 5-star rank 4 mutant, usually Bishop or Nightcrawler on here, and I'm thinking it's Nightcrawler. There's one time, I think it was season 2, that a Nightcrawler did kill me. So what happened was he came in with a medium, I let my guard down, and he used his light attack, and for some reason that light attack had some insane reach because he caught me, and then he went in with a full combo, and yeah, I died that war. But this one, you know, I talked to someone and they said, oh, it's because you let your guard down, never let your guard down. So yeah, that's what I did this war, and came out with a lot of health, so pretty happy about that. Now I can get into my next fight, which is the reason I actually did bring Stark, is because this node 24, I went in and I saw it's a rank 4, so it wasn't Killmonger, it wasn't Blade. I'm thinking it's Agent Venom, and it does turn out to be Agent Venom. So Agent Venom really isn't too hard on this node, especially since they fixed the evade with his SP1. So for anyone that's newer to the game, that wasn't around with the bug, basically what would happen is when he threw his SP1, the bullets would end up catching you towards the end because of Agent Venom's, I'm not sure if it's because of Agent Venom's ability where he stops evade, but yeah, you would end up getting hit, and if you got a bleed, you'd basically be dead. So yeah, it wasn't a fun time. And right there I misread a solid block and went in, and yeah, he caught me. So alright, so Agent Venom's almost down, getting a last 5-hit combo, and then he's at 1%. I'm like, really? I remember people talking about that 1% bug, and the more I look at my Alliance War footage, the more I'm seeing it, and it's pretty annoying. Like, let's say I made another mistake after that, like that could have been a death for my my run. Alright, on to this note 31. We got a Wasp, and Wasp has, I'm guessing her the way she applies that debuff is an actual evade, because it says evade and shock, so I'm guessing in a ability reducer, or a maybe probably Iceman probably would be able to prevent her evade. Anyways, it's not really that hard of a fight. After SP1 has a really long window, and then you can get 2 hits in after parry, even with max limber usually. Alright, but yeah, Wasp isn't a really good defender on a buffet node, because her health pool is really low, and 2, she has like it's not like a small opening. She has a pretty long opening. When you see that timer on the right, yeah, like you have enough for a 5-hit combo. Alright, it's getting my last combo. SP1 and Wasp is down. Easy fight, easy life. Alright, and on to 38. Even though I'm pretty positive it's not an Iron Man Infinity War, I will still always go in here with Void, with the off chance that it is Iron Man Infinity War. Because the last thing you want to be caught is your pants around your ankles and with no answers. Alright, so just throwing in the SP1s. I want to get that D-Gen because this guy is running max limber, and I don't want to get caught with an evade. So I'm playing pretty cautiously, just getting in parries whenever I can. And something I've noticed like a lot is that they have that like a super hard hit. If you rewind a couple seconds, like 20 seconds, where I parry and that blocked hit like actually shook the screen. Actually, I think it looks pretty cool. But yeah, it's as far as I know, it's pretty random. Alright, now we got 2 more fights. We got a Mystic on 42. I'm thinking it's possible it could be Magic, it's possible it could be Voodoo, Mordo. I do run Max Despair because of Void. Now, on the chance that it was a Dormammu, I went in with Blade, just in case. But it did end up being Mordo. Now I don't have the villain synergy, but not really that big of a deal. Mordo's SP3 doesn't hit all that hard, so the plan is to get in my my SP1s in, since those bleeds stick on for a pretty long while. Now if he does end up at an SP3, I'm just gonna tank it. Like I said, SP3 doesn't hit hard. And another thing is that I'm gonna try to block as many SP1s as I can, but that muscle memory where you're just evading specials, it's really hard to not do it. So far looking good, and I think I do get hit with an SP3. Alright, just waiting for him to bait, and he doesn't bait. So what I'm going to do is going to let him hit me with the SP3. I believe I only have like a 50% health boost on, just a little bit more cushion. So he does get me with an SP3. I lose some health, but 4k damage, not really breaking the bank. So just going to heal up, get in with SP2. He's healing a little bit, but because it is only a rank 3, I'm not too worried about getting hit with special attacks. Even if I get hit with a full combo, not that worried. Now here, I should have hit him with a full combo and an SP2, and that would have ended the fight. As you can see, I am running out of time, so it is kind of a risk. But again, that lower health pool from rank 3, not really worried about it. Alright, and on to my last fight. We've got a King Groot as the Note 52 mini, and there was one time in Season 2 that I went in with Void, and basically I saw the clock ticking, and I was like, oh shoot, I'm gonna time out, and that pressure made me play so horribly that I did end up timing out. So basically, you know, whenever you're not hitting into the opponent and they're hitting onto you, like that's damage that you're not laying onto him. So now after that fight, I'm like, alright, always stay calm and collected, and as long as you stick to the plan, basically the plan here is to get off your parries. That way you could start with SP1s right away. Alright, so the plan here is to bait one SP1 and throw my SP1. Fortunately, he's got the Furies now, so I'm going to try to get them removed. Got another debuff on there. So one thing I love about using Void on this node, even if like, let's say it was a villain on here, I still, many times I still use Void, just because I love when I have Fear of Void and 2 Petrifies, that you can reverse the power gain, which is pretty neat. On top of that, the damage buff, so yeah, love using Void for that. Alright, so he's got 5 debuffs now, just gotta wait for one more, and I'm not gonna use my SP1 here. I'm just gonna hold it for a little bit until the Fear of the Void pops on there. And a cool interaction is that even if the debuffs gets shrugged off, as long as there was 6 at some point in the fight, Fear of the Void will still activate. So it's pretty cool to note. And now my damage is really ramping up, hitting 4K on medium, 8K on the SP1, so not even to mention all the degen that he's taking. He's taking, let's see, 460, and when he's healing, I believe it's like around 100. Yeah, 128, so 600. So yeah, damage really ramping up there. 1 minute left. Not too worried about it. Kangaroo's down. Yeah. Anyways, that is the end to the Alliance War. We did end up winning. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.